News and rumors. Toronto Maple Leafs. Surprisingly, our journalists have gained access to this valuable information. However, before we go into the details of the news, I make a special request: subscribe to the channel so that we can soon surpass in number of subscribers the Montreal Canadiens. With your support, we will become the leading news channel. Toronto Maple Leafs general manager Brad Treliving declared that the franchise had inked an extension to the contract of head coach Sheldon Keefe for multiple years on Wednesday. The Toronto Maple Leafs were embarking on the final season of Keefe's existing agreement. Many speculated that Treliving would allow the season to unfold and assess the situation before committing to a long-term arrangement with Keefe. Treliving is convinced that Keefe is the ideal individual for the position, thus the multi-year extension serves as Keefe's recognition. Extension of head coach Sheldon Keefe's tenure with Toronto Maple Leafs. Keefe assumed the role of the 31st head coach in the annals of the Toronto Maple Leafs on November 20, 2019. Despite the team's inability to secure playoff triumphs during his tenure, they have consistently been contenders, boasting commendable regular seasons. Their commendable performance includes their commendable feat of pushing the consecutive Cup champions to a decisive Game 7 in 2022, although it should be noted that facing Tampa in the first round is quite absurd. Across 267 regular season games, Keefe has steered the team to a 1-6-6, 7-1, 3-0 record, positioning him sixth in victories in the franchise's century-old history. Under Keefe's leadership, the Leafs have set franchise benchmarks by achieving the most victories, 54, and accumulating the highest points tally, 115, in a single season, 2021-22. Furthermore, they achieved consecutive 50-win campaigns over the past 2 seasons. Since becoming part of the Leafs, the team has maintained a .622 winning percentage under Keefe's guidance, placing them behind only the Boston Bruins, Colorado Avalanche, and Carolina Hurricanes in this period. Keefe initially became associated with the Toronto Maple Leafs organization as the head coach of the Toronto Marlies, AHL, in June 2015. Over 5 seasons with the Marlies, Keefe orchestrated a 199-89-22-9 record in 319 regular season matches. During his tenure, the Marlies clinched the franchise's inaugural Calder Cup championship in 2018. They also secured the McGregor-Kilpatrick Trophy as AHL regular season champions on 2 occasions. Under Keefe's tutelage, the team secured 4 consecutive playoff berths and garnered a 38-21 postseason tally. Keefe's ongoing objective is to guide the Leafs toward comparable playoff accomplishments. Sheldon Keefe shared a professional partnership with former Leafs GM Kyle Dubas for numerous years and was specifically chosen as the successor to Mike Babcock. Widely speculated to eventually join his former colleague in Pittsburgh, Keefe's decision to extend with the Leafs carries an element of surprise. The second reason for its unexpectedness stems from the general tendency of managers to prefer appointing their own coaching personnel,